people, welcome to the channel. Sorry for the technical difficulties. It's my camera as per usual, but I don't want to delay the stream. So while I get that started, people, or while I get that fixed, we'll get that started. But let's do some housekeeping. This show is brought to you in partnership with Purple Ostrich Media. Let me just hide this comment here. There we go. Purple Ostrich Media. You can see their logo on there. I believe their link to their Instagram is in the video description. Guys, I'm sorry if my energy is not the normal one. I think my sinuses are acting up. I think it's because of the change in seasons, but I can never be angry at spring. You saw the video title, and yes, people, not only did we bring back the Vegeta and Bank show, but we're also gonna bring back the therapy podcast because Man United, we're either gonna need good therapy where we celebrate like yesterday, or we're gonna probably need some, some bad therapy. It's been a yo-yo season up until now because we have won a game of football after another win in the Premier League under Ruben. Yes, guys, it is not a hoax. This is not a drill. We won a game back to back. Let me see what is wrong with this camera. Guys, I need to buy a new camera. But the only way we're gonna upgrade the facilities is if you guys excuse me, sorry, if you guys subscribe to the channel. As you can see, we've got 344 people subscribed already. We need to get to 500, then to 1K, and then to 50K, and then we go to 100K and we get the 100K one. But baby steps. Let's get to 500 first, guys. And then whatever money we make off this channel, we reinvest so that I don't have to delay the stream. Struggling with technical stuff. I'm also gonna drop the link to my video ninja. So we're gonna make this a review of the match, but also if you wanna jump in and give your own thoughts regarding the match, feel free. Obviously, I'm gonna try and do this a little bit differently, run it like a radio show. So your voice will hopefully come through. Let me see this thing. Did I put the audio here? No, that's the wrong one. See, my mic is only ever low when I'm using OBS. So I don't know if OBS is an enemy of progress or what. Wait, let me see something. Yo, it's only OBS, eh? Only on OBS. Because whenever I'm on StreamYard, I don't have this problem. But obviously I don't have access to my graphics on StreamYard. Yo, shout out to my brother Timber, bro. My camera. I'm gonna order one this week or next weekend because this one is just sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't work. But now it seems like it's leaning more so towards not working because it just breaks. It just breaks. So for now, this is because I see I'm trying to fix the settings, but whenever I choose my actual camera, I don't know if it's where I put it or what's going on here. I'll have to investigate, guys, to be honest. Maybe I need to clean it because it's complaining about frame rates, wara wara. I don't know what happened to this camera. Technical difficulties today. Let me try again, Mr. Mark. You know what? If Video Ninja doesn't want to work, what I'm going to do is I'm just gonna use Evil Max because that seemed to work. You know what? I put the wrong link in the chat. My bad. Let's try this again. Hopefully, I can try and mount a better performance than what I saw from the Liverpool team because, wow, this is a bad start. Not that. Undo. Let's try this again. But yeah, you can try that link in the meantime, people. I'm gonna see if I can pin this one instead. Is that pinned? That's pinned. Cool. Let me know if that one works. What link am I using here to capture the? Let's try this. Capture guest. Yeah. When you're trying to be a serious YouTuber and technology says not today. This is crazy. Anyway, there's the link. Let me know if that one works. Let's talk about yesterday's game. Yesterday, when I was on a few channels, I won't lie, I had a few opinions regarding the game, and I feel like those opinions rubbed people the wrong way because obviously Man United won, and hopefully I'm clear now. But the decibels look too high, hey. But hopefully I'm clear now. Hopefully. But I had a few opinions yesterday regarding the game. People weren't happy, yada yada. So I took a break. I said I'll stream on my channel, and give my opinions here because I don't want to ruin the vibe for other people because we've won back-to-back games for the first time, and apparently Ruben is our Lord and Savior now. So I dare not criticize him, and I'll respect people who want us to be that way. And the feedback I gave, I just felt like it's what I was seeing. It was a reflection of what I was seeing, and I don't know why people have beef with that. Like, if you want to be positive, you're allowed to be positive. There's no problem. Be positive. Let me see if this group what works. Mr. Temba, are you on mute? Can you hear me on Video Ninja? Hope you can hear me. Because I got Mr. Temba in the background. Let me try this. Mr. Temba, can you hear me now? I'm not sure if the people at home can hear you. Let me see. What am I doing here? So I want to add you, but I don't want to like put your video because Lord, we're gonna have too many people in. It depends. If nobody else calls, I'll just put. You know what? Because I have no camera, I should actually add somebody with the camera. I should actually do that. Let me actually put your thing as the cam because I am struggling with my technology today. So let's do this. Boom. Bam. I'm gonna add you with your own solo thing. Hide myself. People don't need to see me. Where's the code? There we go. Why is it not showing you? This is crazy. Like, why is Video Ninja doing this to me? This is crazy work. Oh, there's Timber. Yes. Something is working now. So we'll act like Mr. Temba is the host. Then I'm gonna add my next guest, but they can decide if they want a cam or not. But I just don't want to overwhelm my what you might call it, my OBS. While it's behaving, let's take advantage. But otherwise, Temba, how are you doing while I do this?
Bro, I'm good, man. I'm good, bro. I can't complain, though. I can't complain. I'm not surprised. I told you. I said it to you that you guys won't win the game. So I cut it out.
Did you watch the
I'm not
game?
surprised. Yeah, I did. I was actually doing a watch along for it, actually, until somebody got me mad. And I had to just end the stream.
Whoa! Wait, there's a lot of context you're missing there. What happened?
Well, it has nothing to do with the stream. It was just by the house. So something just happened, and
Oh, okay,
man,
okay.
I lost it, man. Honestly. But I'm okay, man. I can't complain, bro. I'm fine.
Cool, man. Caller number 2, you're on mute. No camera. Can you hear us? Oh, hear me at least. I don't.
Yo,
Can you hear Temba?
yeah.
Okay, cool. Because I've also added you to the stream. Welcome.
Mr.
How you doing,
Mark.
bro?
Mr.
I am
Mark.
good. I'm having a great time. My best friend is back in action. The juju is working. He didn't know I needed him. But homie, I'm happy to have you back on YouTube. Just wanted to shout you out, bro.
Big up to you, Mark, man. Big up, bro. Ah, man, it's been a while of late, man.
Underground Virgin, come back on the seat and bring a win at Anfield.
Yeah, bro. It's long overdue, man. 10 years, man. Come on.
Ha!
At some point, that record had to be set straight because it's crucial. But you look at it, the last time United won at Anfield, Louis Van Gaal was the guy that done it. Yeah, the man that did it, and I think it was when Rooney that scored, if I'm not mistaken. I stand to be corrected, but I think it
One
was
matter.
actually when
Two,
Rooney.
two a brace from one matter.
Oh, was it 2-1? I think it was. I thought no. I think Van Gaal beat them twice that season.
Yeah, Van Gaal, but Van Gaal it was 9 years and 8 months. So that would have be
Oh,
that would have be one matter.
all
Yeah, it
right,
was
all right, all
Anfield the
right.
last time we beat them in the Premier League. Thank you, Fishnuts, for confirming that the sound is working for all of us. Yeah, guys, I'm back on YouTube, so I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. My shows are coming back slowly but surely, and hopefully this time next week I've got a webcam that's working. Who knows? We will see. But gentlemen, before I give my opinions, because I'm not gonna probably go down the same route as most of the United streamers have been, positive, can't criticize anybody because it's the first time we've won in 9 years, so we must just vibe. So I'm gonna give you guys an opportunity to give your thoughts on the match, what you thought about it, who was your player of the match, and what do you expect going into Brighton. Anybody can go.
Well, I will go first, man. The honest truth is this, man. Vegeta, I saw a lot of backlash. When I saw the first 11, many people were actually furious, angry, and everything. And the honest truth is this, man. I can tell you for a fact that 90% of Manchester United fans was expecting that Benjamin Sesko was going to start that game. And when you have, like, in that kind of scenario whereby the fans believes he was going to play, then you ask yourself what is going in the mind of Ancelot.
Yeah.
He was already like he knew Benjamin Sesko scored 2 goals in 2 games. He's on form. There's not there's no way you will tell me anybody could expect that he was going to be dropped to the bench. Now, the honest truth is this, man. If what Amorim did yesterday did not work, bro, that would have been on him. But the honest truth is this: it worked. He dropped Benjamin Sesko and he played Matthias Cunha as the 10. And one thing about Cunha is this, man. Is this player, he plays like a player without ambition. He runs when the ball is there, he runs without the ball as well. I can tell you for a fact, if Sesko has played that much yesterday, Van Dijk and Konate would have kept him quiet. Van Dijk and Konate would have kept him quiet that game yesterday. So what Amorim did for me, when I saw that, I was shocked. I was stunned. But I was happy that he kept Lement in goal. Because the honest truth is this, man. It's been a while whereby we see United have somebody that actually looks like a goalkeeper, honestly. And whenever I look at that kid, it just reminds me of Thibaut Courtois, honestly. And when you see those guys plays the defense line, they play as if yes, I don't have to watch my back because of there's Onana or there's Beinda behind me. Like they play knowing fully well, like it gives them that confidence. Like, bro, I've got this, and it's been a long time we have seen such with United goalkeeper. And I know, let me say it before it happens. Football sometimes mistakes happen. He's still gonna make mistakes. Honestly, he will make mistake, but you guys need to back the kid up. Yesterday, Casemiro, Bruno, bro, man, I will still say Bruno. I don't like you guys, man. And in terms of Casemiro, the only the only problem I have with Casemiro is the fact that he's earning 350,000 pounds. If Casemiro was on 150, 180, I don't think you guys should be saying sell him, honestly, because that experience he brings just shows yesterday. And I think Bruno as well is starting to get used to the fact that no, I've got Casemiro, whereby he has the experience, he has the experience, he has the brain, but like people will say, legs are gone. Of which I don't really believe it because I've so you both quit from when he played in his prime to when he retired, never had a pace, honestly. And the fact that Casemiro somehow, somewhere can still put Maino, Ugarte on the bench just tells you that Amorim actually understands. The only thing I have is that you guys just think you'll sign a midfielder that will be in the same mind with Casemiro that understands that if Cas go, I stay. If I go, Cas stays. Not what we'll see with Bruno. Yesterday, for me, I think Bruno in that match, you could be talking about him getting a 4 out of 10. But that assist he made changed everything. You know, it changed the 4 to a 6.5, or probably you want to give him a 7. But that game yesterday, I just think it's not new. For me, it's not new because we have seen United do this before now. I remember telling you on the Tema Bank show, I said to you, I said, we've seen it whereby these guys goes here, they get the job done. The following game, they mess up. Now they've done something very like it's incredible. Can they like continue? Brighton is coming, Nottingham Forest is coming. Like we did display the art. I don't see a reason why they should not be Brighton. I don't see a reason why they should not be Nottingham Forest. But we knowing these guys for what they are, bro, like you will call them criminals, you call them criminals, Vidita, criminals. But yet again, like this guy is
I'm not a
saying,
criminal, bro.
yeah, no, those
I
your
yeah,
players are
yeah.
criminals,
We
Mark.
talking about this game. I want to give my opinion on this game. You're
Yeah,
going
yeah,
on to
yeah, yeah,
talk
yeah,
about
yeah.
Brighton.
No,
Forget Brighton.
no,
Stop at the end
no,
of this game.
Mark, I'm just saying because I will still conclude everything. I'm just saying, and yet
I hear
again,
you, but
and I
I'm
was
just
saying,
saying, forget that for now.
Mason
Let me
Mount.
keep it on this game so I can say my bit on the game. I don't
Okay,
want to
okay,
get
okay.
distracted with Brighton, bro, because I do
I
not want to
get
respond to
I
you
get
about
you. Relax,
Brighton.
man. Relax, man. Mason Mount as well. Bro, that guy is just something else, man. And I will keep telling saying it. No matter if people want to agree with me or not, as long as Mason Mount is fit, he's going to get into Amorim first 11. Honestly, I don't know how you going to. I just get used to the fact that that guy is going to be in the first 11. Look Shaw. Yes, like yesterday, I think Luke Shaw should be sold, but he played well yesterday in the first half for me, most especially. He played well. Harry Maguire, I don't agree with Harry Maguire playing in the center defense over Matthias Delete because I believe, in my own opinion, uh, Euro, it should be Euro, Delete, and not even Luke Shaw for me. Maybe if Lindsay Martinez is coming back, it gets to be in the team as well. But yesterday, United, they showed the fight, they showed the passion, and the players turned up. You know, I've seen some stupid statements people are talking about on internet about the players they showed up because of what's his name, Sergeant Ratcliffe is backing the manager for 3 years. That is fallacy for me. Those guys they showed up yesterday. Like I know they will all showed up. At I think at this point in time, the only people left or the only champions left to be beaten it's PSG. What club best team Chelsea? You guys did a job on them. Liverpool champions did a job on them. but can they maintain this momentum? That is the only you know problem for me. So
You're talking about
who would I give the man of the match yesterday?
Yeah, just give us
I know
that
many
again.
many people want to go. Many want to go with Maguire. He got the goal. I
Yeah, but
think
who are you going with? Don't worry about other people. Just speak your mind.
I'm going with. I would go with Lement because the reason why I'm going with Lement is this, man. Like I said, we have seen some goalkeepers come to United and they've not done it. Like they leave United and go back to like Dubravka is a perfect example. We've seen Tim Howard, we've seen Caro as well. Like we've seen so many keepers. And what this kid did, he had his first match against Netherlands, did extremely well against Liverpool and away at Anfield, and is still able to keep his composure. If that the save he made on what's his name, Isaac,
Yeah, the
saved
Isak
his way
chance.
probably well.
So was that
Another thing,
good
another thing I like
goalkeeping,
about him,
or sorry, was that good goalkeeping? Because some people are saying that Isak was Isak should shot directly at him, so it's less so about the goalkeeper than it is about the
you
striker's
know what is
shot.
this, Vegeta? The honest truth is this, man. No matter how a keeper, like whatever you want to say, it's a save. It is a save because basically Mbuemo could have actually did the same with Mohamed. So it's a save. Even the miss for Salah, sometimes we just, yeah, he missed it. Look at the way the guy comes out. Whenever he comes out, he makes himself very big. He's a tall dude. Like you overthink on how to beat him. And the way he commands his line, the way he comes out to take the ball on the hair is something whereby we haven't seen it. We've been complaining, talking about it. All the skippers, they don't come for the ball. And we are seeing it in a different dimension with Lement. So I would go with Lement due to the game against Liverpool and Anfield, your greatest rival. And he was able to just keep his cool and make sure I command my defense line properly. Another person, I think I would say Konya, but for me, I'll go elements.
Cool. Let me give Mark an opportunity to give his thoughts on the game and his play of the match. Mark, go ahead.
bro. I don't know. I would be honest and say that when I saw I was excited for the game. I was talking about the excitement building up to this game. United finally getting over the hurdle of winning 2 games back to back. Yes, it's Liverpool. We haven't won there in nine years and 8 months. But for something, I find like the team, the attack starting to function. We was having that problem for about 2 seasons now. We ain't scoring goals. We creating multiple chances, but we're not scoring goals. But then we start to find ways to score goals. Yeah. And Sesko was
Yeah.
part of that. And then I saw the starting lineup and I see Matthias Cunha and I was like, this brother had one good game for the season. He played over 300 minutes. And when he's shooting, it never looking like he going and score because his shot's so soft. It's like Teletubbies playing catch. You know what I
You're
mean?
talking
With a
about
pillow.
Konya.
Yeah. But
Okay.
but then the game start. And I see Van Dyke hit McAllister elbow and Boomer fall down. Bruno get the ball, put it to Ahmad. And it's the first game. I can't but you see this game, the elements that I see of Ahmad in this game, I might have to hold it on the chin here for Ahmad, bro. I might have to change my tune on this player because everything that everybody was excited about this guy, for me, what you need to be excited about is vision, through ball passing, and finding the attacker in space.
Facts.
And the right timing with Ahmad. When to hold the ball, when to pass the ball. You know what I mean? And I find like he was doing too much last season. Doing too
True.
much.
True.
But this game here, if he replicate this weekly, every week he will have at least an assist, if not a goal and an assist. I promise you. Because after he get an assist, the defender, Kirkes, was so look over his shoulder. He was staying off Ahmad, and Ahmad had all the time in the world. And this is the type of game he need to create for himself. So I was happy. I think Cunha had a match. To be fair, I think Bruno had a better game than him, unexpectedly. But when you look at the game and you look at some of the moments, all our best attacks, Bruno create them. And Casemiro, for me, I almost would give him man of the match, but then he gets substituted. And to be honest, because I think Casemiro in the first 67 minutes of the game was literally the reason why Liverpool couldn't really get a hold of that midfield and get a
True.
hold of the game that they would normally play against teams, because Casemiro was breaking up the play. Every chance he get, he was physical in moments. He was intercepting, and because of his movements, Ahmad was in good positions to also make sure that that right side was secure. So
No.
I'm happy with the performance yesterday. If I had to say I'm man of the match, yeah, I probably give it to Bruno or Casemiro, because I think their performances in the middle and throughout the game was that portion of the game. It was most integral. Yeah, the goals, I think, was good goals. You know what I mean? From the time I see Bruno put our ball back in and I see Harry Maguire line up behind the defender, I was already ready to celebrate because it's Harry Maguire. You know, nobody don't beat the slab in the air. It could be Osimhen, it could be who it is. None of them brothers better than the slab in the air. Once it come to the head, that guy is head of the class. Yeah, head of the class. Big up to
Edman,
him.
Headmaster.
And shout out to Mbumo, because that goal up through the side on Mamadashvili, yeah, is the kind of sucker punch you need to hit a goalkeeper early, because it's them kind of goals, when they put it real close to them, it is beyond the mind whole game, and they can't settle because they'll be worried about conceding. Yeah. When they beat a keeper to he near post, it's a serious thing. And he stick it right up there. That early goal set the tone for the game, bro. And I think Amarim get the decision right. Maybe I was wrong for saying he shouldn't have started Cunha, but I think we play a good game. I not going to get ahead of myself and say, well, we back, because we
Still not
just
here.
break our duck for 9 years, 8 months, and we also break our duck under this manager, unable to win two back-to-back games in the Prem. So let we
Bro.
go for our third game, and then let we go for our fourth before we start talking about Man United is back and we should back this manager to the hill and all these things, because we need to get a chain of results, and momentum is with United right now. So looking ahead to the next game, I think we could all be a positive. That is my 2 cents on the game.
Sorry, who did you say was your man of the match? I don't know if I got that.
Casemiro, Bruno, pick one. I think Casemiro was the main reason why Liverpool was unable to get their game going, because I think Casemiro not only was defensively superior to everybody in the game, he was reading the game so well that he was also driving our attacks forward with Matthias Cunha. And to be fair, as a man, also think Matthias Cunha don't really listen to Bruno, but yesterday he had Casemiro. There was on the wavelength because he was listening to Casemiro yesterday.
Yep. Did we lose Mark? Is it me?
Hmm?
No, can you hear him?
You can hear him, bro? You can hear me?
Oh, yeah, you're back. I thought maybe it was my internet because I'm trying to sort out my camera situation while you're talking. But now you're back. Finish your thought. Finish your thought.
I finished?
Yeah,
I did.
he was.
Alrighty, time for the controversial stuff. Yeah, it's my turn now to be controversial. So one of the things I said yesterday that had, and you know what the funny part is, guys. Before I even say what I'm gonna say, people wanted vibes yesterday. There was no space for critical thinking or analysis, and I said, "Cool, guys. We don't have to do it tonight. We can do it tomorrow." And people still pushed me and said, "Hey, what do you think about the game?" And one of the questions I got asked was, "What did Amarim do right?" You know, and it was a hard question to answer because I feel like the team did well, despite, in my opinion, some of the poor decisions made by the manager in terms of the starting lineup, as well as some of the substitutions he made. Because it looks like genius on paper now in hindsight because we won 2-1. But like you guys are pointing out some stuff, and look, I can get to a degree why some of the decisions were made, like taking off Casemiro and Ahmad. But it almost felt like the manager was capitulating to a degree because he made a series of changes, boom, boom, boom. And I'm like, fam, this is not you. You don't usually do this. What's going on? And when he made those changes, I don't know if it's me, but we lost a lot of the control in the game. I just felt like he made too many changes at that time, and they could have cost us because these guys came back into the game. I know Ahmad got a yellow, but I feel like it was worth risking keeping him on the pitch because one, the referee knows he's a criminal. That was never a yellow card. That's the first thing. But secondly, I think Ahmad, unlike Casemiro, could have avoided a red card if you kept him on. I know Casemiro, that one likes to tackle, so I understand that one. But he made so many changes in some of the positions where I felt like it was not necessary, and we lost control, bro. Like people, I think people are so happy we won at Anfield that we forgot some of the parts of that game. The first half, I'll give it to us. The manager played it well. He proved us wrong. His starting lineup worked, but those changes, bro, and it almost felt like I was saying throughout the streams because I was on I think I was on Bots' stream yesterday. I said we are winning despite this manager, bro, because if you look at those changes, hey, and then we go to 1-1,
I was
and
mad
these
too.
guys are attacking and attacking and attacking. I don't think it's tactical genius that won that because if the manager is such a tactical genius, he could have made these changes way earlier in his managerial career at Man United. So I still need to see more of this before I can say it's the manager who won us the game. That's just me personally. Because yesterday people wanted me to be hunky dory, everything is positive. Ruben is now the Lord and Savior because I think we're like 4 points of top 4 or 5. I don't remember what the stats are like at the moment, but
We
we're pretty
1 point
close.
behind Chelsea, three, four
Mhm.
points behind Liverpool, or 5 points behind Liverpool, or something like, or Arsenal, or something like that, because Arsenal are top the league.
Top of the league. Yeah, we're
So
not
we
that
one
far
point
off.
behind Chelsea
Yeah,
because Liverpool on 15 points and we on 13,
yeah, yeah, yeah. So it
and
was like
Arsenal on 16 or 17 points, something like that.
it looks positive in hindsight, but
Hmm.
had Ruben been guys, 2 games in a row shouldn't be something we are jubilant about. It shows you how bad things have been over the last
Exactly,
I don't know how many months since Ruben's been here. So for people
bro.
to
It's been a
almost
year,
yeah, for a year. Jeez, he's been here for a
a
year.
year
That's
since we
crazy.
won 2 games back to back in the Prem.
Yeah, so as much as I can applaud the game and the result, for me personally, guys, it felt more like the players turning up and choosing to want to win and less Ruben because I saw Delo doing some criminality and Ruben kept him on. He took off Ahmad and kept him on. And I was like, okay, you can live and die by this decision. Fine. And then the people say, oh, he took off Bruno, is no longer obrigado text. I said, guys, look at the time period he took off Bruno. Are we serious? Like, are we really going to do this right now? He took
When
off
did
Bruno at
he
like,
take off Bruno? What, 2 minutes ago? A minute in the game?
I'm like,
All I will
guys,
say is this, bro. Like, to be honest, I don't want to cut you, bro. But I and all was disappointed with the flurry of substitutions because I felt like we lose control of the game. We lose attacking momentum. Yeah.
mhm.
When we take off Ahmad, we lose but a better balance. And then Liverpool was like, it had like a 10-15 minute period. Liverpool was just getting attacks at attacks. We was defending. I think it was like about 7 or 8 minutes. We didn't even get the attack out of we half
No, bro. We
after them
Guy,
substitutions.
guys, but one thing you guys are not really also forgetting here, man. You're not also putting into
Bro, is a
consideration
back five he went
the
to,
the
King.
the,
I don't want
the,
to hear
the,
about what you had to say about what we
the
forgetting.
changes,
A
the
back five,
changes.
King. Listen to me, bro. Hear me carefully, right? If you ever see a back five at Madrid, you'll want to sack your manager. You don't care who it is. Yeah? You not on
Uh,
that. And I'm
Mark,
telling you straight up to you,
let me
bro.
just hear what Temba has to say
Mark.
because
Sometimes
No,
you guys,
bro.
you guys are also not putting into consideration, like the fact, the substitute that Anslot had to made as well. Because as much as I want to agree with you guys, the substitution he made also made the game open. Like immediately, Casemiro was not in the pitch anymore. It gets to indicate the reason why you mark right now. You're saying you're going to give Casemiro the man of the match. It just highlights it. And now, Ruben, sometimes you get to learn from your mistakes. He did the same thing against Chelsea, kept Casemiro in the game. What happened? Got a red card. Because one thing with your fan base is this: if Ruben have let
Bro,
um
but
uh,
you're not talking about
Mark, Mark,
Cassie.
Mark,
We
Mark, Mark,
expected him to be
wait, Mark,
benched.
wait, Mark, wait. Because sometimes managers they learn from their mistake as well. He did the same thing against Chelsea. Casemiro got a red card. I know how many people were lashing, going in on the man. Let's say yesterday, somehow, Ahmad gets a red card. I still know this fan base you guys have. We're still going to come to say, why didn't they sub Ahmad out?
Yeah, but my
Because one thing, my problem is this, man.
okay.
The guys that was brought into the pitch, into that feed,
Hmm.
to do the job that Ahmad Casemiro did in the first half to 60 minutes that they were subbed off. What happened? It just gets into indicate and showcase to you why. Like when I hear people talking about Meno, people are many about Meno and Gugate, it makes no sense to me. Right now, they brought you into the game to come and do a job. All of
Okay,
a sudden,
I
the midfield became open.
Temba, I
Open.
hear you, ne? But let me contextualize, because I don't. My opinion is not based on what this fan base wants to say or not say. Because, like I said, they wanted to be. I mean, some people are saying title charges today. That's our
Vibes.
fan base. Okay, my point is, if you look at the starting lineup, and people must not lie,
Mhm.
that starting lineup said, "I'm trying not to lose 7-0." It doesn't say to me, "I'm trying to win."
100.
Personally,
Mhm.
now, the substitutions say to me, I'm not trying to score a second goal. It says to me, I'm trying not to
I'm trying to
concede,
defend.
which is garbage, bro. Because 1-0 at Anfield, it's like 1-0 is not a safe score, Timber.
It's
At
not
the sixth,
enough. It's not
especially
enough.
at the time period, because
Anywhere.
like I said, I understand the
67
Casemiro
minutes.
one. If he took off Casemiro and kept Ahmad, because the right side was where most of our attacking threat was coming from, right? Mbuemo
Yeah.
and Ahmad are building a very good relationship. They seem to understand
True.
each other. And the left side, nothing is happening. So if you're going to make subs and then you're going to eliminate our left side, I'm going to question whether you're trying to because for me, he should have been going for the second goal. So that irrespective of that, because I knew we were going to concede, it's impossible. Like it's in a derby, we're going to concede.
Mhm.
But he shouldn't be playing like that, Timber. He should be playing to beat these guys. But it felt a lot of the times like he's trying not to lose, more so than trying to win. And that's why when people say it was a tactical masterclass, he's playing chess, where Arne Slot is playing checkers, I'm like, guys, Ruben didn't know that Maguire was going to do what he did at the end because he didn't start Maguire for the goal. He started Maguire for his defense. And I know this because when he wants a goal, he puts him on the bench and then puts him on into the game when he's looking for a goal.
You have to strike.
You get what I'm saying? So people are ignoring how the managers managed and saying, "Oh, he's learned." He's not learning, bro. He's trying different things. I'll give him credit for that. He's trying different stuff. But I didn't look at yesterday's game and the approach and think Ruben is trying to win the game. It just felt like Ruben has
Trying not
lost
to
too many
lose.
games away, and he's trying not to do that. And he's trying to maybe bank on building a better home form. It didn't feel like he went there with the confidence of I could beat Liverpool. He just and it sounds bad to say this, but he happened to beat Liverpool. That's what yesterday felt like.
Exactly. Because let's we listen to his press conference, he don't even sound confident, bro.
No,
The man is say in his press
Mark,
conferences that
Mark,
he don't know what type of team he going to get in the next game. And I think
Mark.
what
There's something whereby I like about Mourinho because we have seen this before.
I didn't even get to finish say what I was
Because
saying, bro.
I know everything he said on the press conference as well. And
I know
everything
even
he said,
I just
Mark,
trying to
everything
explain
that
that
man said on his press conference after the game is the truth. Like
get
Mark,
after
Mark,
the game. I
Mark,
talking about
Mark,
before the game.
Mark,
What
can
you
you wait
talking
first,
about?
man?
I talk about before the game, and before the game, this brother was
Mark.
not confident. This brother didn't sound like he
Yes,
was
yes,
going to win.
Mark,
He did,
Mark,
and on top of that,
Mark,
bro, I don't know what you
Mark.
trying
Do
to
you know
tell me,
why
but
he
as a
does
Man
not sound
United fan, I
confident?
don't want to watch our back five, King. Here, man, I'm
Back
telling
five.
you straight, bro. I don't want
Mark, you know why that man is not confident?
his coaching. I don't want to see our back five because that is not of a big club standard, bro. You understand? I don't care what nobody say, bro. Yeah,
Mark,
a back five should never be seen at a big club like Man United, broski.
Mark, are you talking about a back five attacking or back
I
five
pray in the
defending?
next 2 weeks, you start seeing Real Madrid playing our back five.
Mark, Mark,
Five defenders on the
Mark,
pitch,
you
and
need
you're not
to
winning.
understand
And I
something
want you
about
to
this
tell
man's
me Xavi
formation.
Alonso doing is a brilliant genius, bro.
Mark, 3-4-3. When you're attacking, it's 3-4-3.
Brother,
When
he
you're
have
not attacking,
five
it's
defenders
five
on the
three.
pitch, and he men them in a flat back defending
Mark,
in the
there's
second half. What you telling me, boy? You're trying to play
go
me for
go
a fool,
and
or?
look every manager that have played three
Vegeta,
four three.
Vegeta,
Mark, go
Vegeta,
look at it.
broski,
Okay,
broski, hold on.
I can't
Bro,
believe.
Vegeta, I don't know if you have time, bro. Just go right to the game. If you have a replay or any highlight reel, just look for around the 69th minute. Man United was making a defense, and we had a flat back five. Because that's when we had the five defenders on the pitch, King. And every time we have five defenders on the pitch, we go to that flat back five defending situation when the other team had the ball.
Mm,
And show
one
Temba the
one of
picture
the
because I feel like Temba didn't watch the game.
okay, but irrespective, ne, my point is I'm happy we won. I'm happy that Ruben is to a degree compromising because I can't lie and say it's exactly the same because the Sunderland game he changed stuff a little bit with this game. But I'm just saying that for me, guys, and this is what I'm saying. Fans need to be honest. Nobody and their mother in their right mind looked at the starting lineup and can say to me, we are coming to Anfield to try and win the game. A draw at worst, but we are trying to win the game. It more so felt like we're going to play the champions. Let's not embarrass ourselves. That's all I'm saying. So when people look at that and say, yeah, but you have to admit, Ruben is the guy. Ruben is going to carry us forward. He's a genius. I'm like, guys. And also, the worst part is people like Ruben and Bruno can't seem to be criticized for whatever reason under God's Son because they have to be the chosen ones. And I'm like, I can't see life that way. I have to say what I'm seeing. And what I'm seeing is these players, for one reason or another, for once in their lifetime, these criminals showed up. And then yesterday, people told me to remove the orange overalls. If you know, you know. If you follow me on other people's channels, you see my Ruben overalls. I put him in chains because he's a criminal. And I'm like, guys, so after one game, let's say I'm going to give full credit to Ruben. He's a genius for that game. He's no longer a criminal for the last year because
Yeah.
we are celebrating back to back wins for the first time under him. You guys don't hear yourself
No, yeah.
sometimes when you're talking. First back to back at Man United. First win in a month since I think January or February. First time.
Man.
First time we are averaging more than 1 point. First. But
But
Exactly.
Vegeta,
everything's
you
all
you know
forgiven.
some of these guys that are busy sounding the way they are sounding yesterday. If you guys have that conversation right now, they might not sound that same way
They sound the
because
same
you
to me.
also
I've
need
been
to,
on stream.
you've been on stream.
I've been on streams. I've been on people's streams. You know what
So
people the
so
moment you
people are
show
still very
up,
much excited
no,
that they
but the
can't even
moment the
say
moment they see your face, it's just the
he's here
negativity.
again.
You're such a negative
Um,
Bro,
and I'm just like
you know
the
what?
way
Like I'm
the way
happy that
Liverpool was getting on yesterday for McAllister, yeah, is the way West Ham should be getting on right now. Because if you see their player, bro, a man now kick the man and he not.
bro,
The whole
man,
face is blood.
man,
He
man,
so
man.
sick. So sick, whole face is blood, King. The man face red. Yeah. But me see no blood yet from McAllister, King. Neymar drip come off his color.
No,
And men
I know,
talking about that injured player.
I know
So
people.
say get cough in the hair, you know. from the goalkeeper, and Bossy here, because he was trying to defend against the big striker.
Okay, but let me
Jeez.
just talk about the game itself because I don't want people to think I'm here to bash Ruben. I'm actually here to give my opinion because apparently I'm negative everywhere else. That's fine. I've got my own YouTube channel. I'll speak my mind.
Yeah, yeah, bro.
But regarding the game, I think this was one of the few games where we played well and actually got away with the 3 points. And I'm happy. People mustn't get it twisted. I'm happy. Guys, my wife is a Scouse fan for whatever reason. This house yesterday, you didn't want to be here. My wife was
Yo,
sitting right next to me. I wish my camera was working so I could show you. She was sitting here. This was the first time my wife ever watched a game of football with me, guys. I don't know what agenda she was on yesterday, but she pulled up. She pulled up her chair, and I said, "Cool, is this you? All right." And she thought because she's my wife, she's gonna get messy. Heck no! I was celebrating every goal in her face. And she's like,
bro.
"You're gonna lose." I said, "Yes." And I said, "Hold that, bro. Hold it, bro. I don't care, bro. The people are talking about the couch. I don't care, bro. First of all, I don't sleep on the couch in my house, okay? No man who pays the bills is sleeping on the couch. Not in my house. This is the
Facts.
first thing I'm going to say. If you are unhappy with me, you can sleep on the couch. That's the first thing I'm gonna say, okay? And my kids, we were happy because you know why? My kids are United fans. There was no conversation. It is decided from their birth. You are a
Huh?
United fan in this house, or you find a different house to live in. First of all,
Man.
100. I support that.
Stop saying 100, man.
I
Come on, man.
support that, brother.
Stop giving these kids
Listen to
tears.
me.
Blessing to
Listen to
who?
me.
I know, listen to who?
Vegeta, you're right, brother.
Okay. All right.
Power to you, my brother. Yeah,
I'm
I
standing
with you.
10 feet on this, bruh. There's no,
I
they can
stand in 10 with you, bro.
she can support the enemy. That's her choice. I gave her a choice. I said you can change your allegiance. It's okay. It's not too late. We'll baptize you in the real red. But look now, you're walking alone. So yesterday she walked alone. Okay, there was nobody to
Mm.
cheer her, and I didn't care. I posted my statuses because Salah, where was he? She was angry, bro. She's like, "Oh yeah, it's his haircut. Why did he go to Turkey?" I'm like, "Now you're blaming Turkey for this guy not performing. What is going on here? He's just old. Leave him
No,
now."
let's leave it.
And
Like I said it, and I'll
Salah
keep
went to
saying it, man.
Turkey.
I'll keep saying this, man.
hey,
The
bro,
fact that
you sold
Liverpool
him.
did not sell him for 222 million is going to keep haunting them, man. Honestly, there was a chance for them to just sell that guy for 220 million to Al Ittihad. The funds you could have used to go get someone like Mbappe that was still in PSG. They said,
Mbappe never
they
wanted
said no.
to go
No,
Liverpool
I'm
thing.
just saying, Mark. I'm just saying because at that
Oh
point in time,
God,
you also need to understand that PSG were ready to sell.
he didn't want to go. He
I
never
know,
went there.
Mark, I
If
get
the
what you're
player
saying.
didn't want to go, he not go in there.
Not in the situation Mbappe was at that point
In
in
the
time, Mark.
situation he was in, he could have said no.
Nah,
Okay,
It's
okay,
my friend.
Mbappe. We're not
okay,
talking
No,
about any player. We're
okay.
talking
Let's
about
let's
no,
let's
Mark.
Mbappe.
focus. Let's focus here. So me, and you know what? I can't wait for church, guys, because all of last weekend, I told the church people who support Liverpool. I told my wife.
Mhm.
I said, if you guys think that that Disney princess called Van Disney is going to do anything against my boys, you are
That guy,
dreaming. I told all of them. I've been
that
backing my boys for a whole week. I said 2-1. They said no.
Van
Who's gonna
Dyke.
score? I said, guys, you know of a guy called Brian Mbemo? He's gonna score. Guess what? He scored. Ha. These guys didn't believe me. So church is going to be fun this week. And these Liverpool fans, I'm not gonna let them breathe. There's no breathing this week. Every time there's a mistake, I'm going to remind them. And I told them, Vest is going to do nothing. It's gonna break the dark against you guys. Nothing. The only player yesterday, or
Record doc.
Gakpo looked very good for them. This guy, this you know what? Ten Hag the second coming. This guy put what is his name, Eketike on the bench and started Isak. I said, guys, that Isak guy needs to go to the gym. You think this guy is gonna play against De Ligt and have a
And
good time?
he,
Have fun.
I don't know. I don't know what Aslo was doing yesterday because I've come to understand one thing about Liverpool. I think if you're going to play the midfield you played yesterday, the person you want to start is Ekitike. If you know you're going to play Isak, you want to start Florian, honestly. And the honest truth is this, man. As much as people have been talking about the players, I don't think the players of
You
Liverpool is
make
the
too much
issue.
excuses for Liverpool, bro.
No, Mark, wait now. I think the fault. It's Armor. It's
Slot.
Ancelot. It's
No, the
Slot.
fault is Liverpool players, bro. Overconfidence. They walked
No,
into that game
Mark,
thinking that they was going to slap United because they was
Mark,
always beat
Mark.
United.
On
I'm
a good
telling you.
day, on a good day, like everybody knows,
Bro, it
like
was a good
it's
day.
few,
It was
it's
a good
few.
day. Don't talk
Like
about it on a good day, brother.
no,
You're
no,
talking shit.
No,
Yeah.
you're
I'm
not getting my
sorry to
point right
say
now.
that on the Vegeta channel, but you're trying
Mark,
to make it seem like they was
Mark,
on a bad day. They was at home, they was ready, they was pumped. Brother, you did not
Mark.
watch all the talk with Liverpool for when they come back off a thing with Arnie Slot. All the boys are primed. Men
Mm.
got here early to be prepared for this game. We are taking this fully seriously because we just came off the back of 3 losses consecutively. Brother, what
That's
you
what
talking
that is what
about? They
that's what
come
they're saying.
fired up, bro, to prove in front of the home fans they could break that 3 game loss that they was on. It's don't
So
tell me about a good day, bro.
so
You're
the way
trying
they
to
played
tell to belittle
the
Man
way they played
United thing.
yesterday, the way they
Have
played
some
yesterday,
respect.
does that indicate a serious thing? Or you think they're
What?
still having some
It
issues in
just
their team?
indicates
Brother, let
that
me tell you
the
something, bro.
club
Stop
tactics are
conflating.
finished. That's all I know.
Not because
You
they've
can
had a
clap
poor
or slot.
performance, because Man United outperformed them. Because
Yeah,
if you
bro, we
look at
killed
that
them.
game properly, the first 25 minutes, Man United was so dominant. Man
Yes.
United was
And
so good
you had a
that they
chance
not
of
only
scoring
was
two, three
creating
goals.
chances, but they was breaking up Liverpool chances everywhere they turn and was putting them in a situation where they didn't know where to go to get through Man United, bro. All they was trying was balls over the top, straight over the midfield to the far right, straight over the midfield to the left. They didn't have no answer for Man United for the first 30 minutes run. That is exactly why, yeah, they look shit yesterday, bro. Don't
Mhm.
try to make an excuse about
This is how I
there
know that
wasn't on a
both of
good
these
day,
managers are
and on a good
idiots.
day they beat Man United. Bro,
Let's talk
come
about
now,
the
man. They was
managers.
home.
This is how
Is
I
it
know that these managers are on some other strong Colombian white powder, bro. Because Ruben aside and his nonsense, and the slot is telling us he's angry because we didn't play the players he trained for. Whose problem is that, my friend? You still have to win a match. What kind of nonsense is that now? Hey, the Premier League will make people talk nonsense.
and and that is what I was saying, man. I was saying at the beginning, I said, when you look at the team, you could tell that this guy had actually in his mind, like this is what it's going to be like, this is what they're going to do, and he was expecting that. And as soon as the lineup comes out, man was shocked because things he had actually trained for or assumed in his mind did not happen the way he actually thought it was going to happen. It did not. And the fact now, there's no other plan. There's nothing you could do. But sometimes that is why we have some managers whereby they can look at it and be like, no, man, I've got it all wrong. In that first half, there you can actually make some substitution. Because, like Mark said, the first 25 minutes, man. And for me, that Bruno, that goal Bruno did not score, that goal, I'm sorry, man, that should
That's
like Bruno should be
criminality,
scoring
bro.
that, man.
That's a
Yeah, that's like
Like
Bruno was at
criminality.
his
If
he
Bruno
best.
should be
Perry that
scoring
day,
that,
Was
man.
game done, you know. If Bruno scored
Yeah,
that goal day, we score 5, you know. And I'm feeling not
yeah.
telling you, no, bro. If Bruno scored that goal, we score 5.
Oh man, I
We'd
don't
have
know
killed
how
them.
I don't know how he
we owe
just
them that
how he
5, bro.
messed that up.
Bro, that goal passed our way. When I tell you it passed our whisker away, bro, listen to me. It would have cannon off the post if the wind had blown slightly. It would have cannon off that post.
And
And
honestly,
if it had
man,
a hard
I
breeze,
thought he was going in. Like when I saw him, I was like, man, this is a go. Ah man, no.
Bro, can I
But
just read some of
yesterday,
Ancelot's
like
quotes, bro?
Ancelotti,
This guy, bro. This
go
is
on.
what this guy said, bro.
I'm here for it,
Can
man.
you guys hear me? This is what this guy said. This guy said,
Yeah, I can hear you.
wait. I want to find the one about low block. So now he's complaining about low block. He said, I think if you would have told me before the game against a low block and against a team that plays so many long balls that we would have created as many chances as we did, I would have expected us to not lose the game. What does that mean, bruh? You lost. So like now people mustn't play low blocks or for you can win. What does this guy want from us?
Well, I don't know.
This guy is on
I don't know,
nonsense,
but
bro.
it just got to tell you that
just
he
a
was
wait,
out of
what?
idea yesterday because
Listen, yeah. Let me tell you something, yeah. I hate these kind of people, bro. that is just come out there and you don't have nothing to say. Just be honest and admit you have nothing to say. But don't come out there and talk rubbish for people, bro. It's like Amarim. Sometimes Amarim will say things and the fans just praise it, but when they really check out what he's saying, better he didn't say nothing. You know what I mean? Because
This guy's a cricket,
if,
bro.
like as a manager, you can't say your whole team is shit. Them is things you don't do. Any manager doing that, really and truly, they're looking to put themselves in problems for the rest of our season because you can't trust them, man. Yeah? How you go trust them, man? How them men go and trust you after you tell them they shit? Then our next manager will come out and say, well, I didn't play the men in my plan. My plan I should have changed my plan and had
Man,
different men.
it's crazy, man.
Mad thing.
Honestly,
Just come out and say, my fault. I
it's,
got it wrong,
that thing you
and we
said
move
is
on.
acceptable, man. You don't just come
Yeah,
out like, man. How do you come out to say such nonsense? Honestly, sometimes
Bro,
people. I think all these managers they get too. I don't know how to put it, man. But sometimes you give respect to the other
bro,
manager as well.
let me read this one. Let me read this one, right? Before the game, honest Lord said, "We've seen Cisco play the last 3, 4, 5, or 6 times, but they go to
Mhm.
Liverpool, they change the lineup. That's not the
Yeah.
first. That's not the first way they face a team, and they've done that. What the
Yeah,
hell is
I
this
said
guy
it now.
talking
Like he was planning, he was believing that Sesko will start.
bro, you listening to that? Boy, Vegeta, you're right. Just kick because the kind of bro, these men getting 18 million a year to do these kind of things.
Yeah,
This is
Mark,
crazy, bro.
And get my coaching badge for real, and not telling all you know.
it's crazy,
Because if
man.
them men getting 18 million to do, I could get 10 and do better, bro. But
Because
maybe not in the Prem. Probably somewhere in France or in the Championship or something. I do all that attention, bro. I just wanna,
like
enjoy somebody lifestyle without all the attention, all that attention.
like
I
what
certainly
Fabregas
do what Coach Man United, bro.
like
Telling
what
all you know.
Fabregas is doing.
Yeah, I go and coach somewhere in a different league and win bro league titles. I think I never go and answer Man United call, bro. I don't hear that.
So you can
Fermented
hear
talk about me.
you can hear what Ancelotti is saying. He basically just tells you what he was expecting Sesko was going to start in his mind. Sesko is
Yeah,
just
but
going to
bro,
start.
listen, as a manager, King, yeah.
You don't say those
But the
nonsense,
team
man.
sheet come out 90 minutes before the game. You had 90 minutes to reformulate your plan.
I
You
know,
chip
man.
it?
Excuse. That what you
And you
call that. That
see,
was just
That
an
is
excuse.
stupidness. Because let
this
me tell you
is
something, bro. Arnie Slot tell himself he going to smash we. That exact. You see, all what you saying there, it paint the picture that Liverpool, the team, and the manager and the fan base, they all had one thought: we guaranteed to smash United today. We go in for it. That is it. We don't have to do nothing else. We guaranteed to smash it.
brother. Those guys were overconfident for no reason. And you know what the best part
Exactly.
for yesterday was the Maguire knee slide in front of the cop. Oh my word! That guy
The
looked at the Liverpool
coldest.
fans in the eye, bro.
Man.
Brother,
He had the
brother.
coldest knee slide in the game. I don't know where this brother get at, but that brother, listen,
You happy
nobody have
about
a
it?
knee doesn't get. When Maguire slide, the heaters turn and end up at that angle, and that angle every time, bro. Like, yeah, back to the some stands facing some fans, and the team running to me. Like, brother,
It's
it don't get colder than
cold,
that.
bro. I need
The
Harry
coldest
Maguire
knee
to
slide in
write
the
a
game.
book, bro. In fact, Harry, if you ever watch this, I am willing to interview you to write your book. I need to make money in this life. I need to know.
I just want you to do a knee slide and say Mark and UFC fan king. That is it, bro. And
Nah,
I
bro,
go
I
on.
need to write his autobiography, bro. The come up, bro. This guy needs to. This guy's turnaround at Man United from rags to riches is incredible. I need to write that book. Maguire, please let me write the book and publish
Bro,
it.
man, it's just mentality, man, honestly. Like the turnaround of this guy called I even see some people already calling
This
for him
is
to
why.
give him the captain band again. Give him the captain.
This is why I tell men we should
Sure.
never sell Mason Greenwood because the mentality monsters we'd have. Yeah. Mentality monsters, bro. Men
Mark,
talk all kind of. This brother just scored 4 Sunday night. You know, 4 he scored.
Mark, relax, man.
Don't tell me about
I
relax,
told
King,
you, I
because
said to
he
you,
nearly bury you.
Mason
Yeah,
Green, he did not bury me.
he
He
nearly
did not.
bury you, King. And don't
Nearly, he
pretend
did.
like you wasn't in
I'm sorry,
trouble.
man.
Don't pretend. Yeah,
I
because I
was never,
watched the
I
game
was
all
never scared
90,
about Bruno. I was never
97
scared.
minutes of the game.
I was never scared
Did
about
Olympique
Greenwood.
Marseille play Roman?
Marseille play Real Madrid. I think they draw 1-1.
He did not bury me.
Brother, Mason Greenwood was had so much chances to score. Killer. Yo, brother, don't come and try to talk no kind of thing here. Yeah?
Mark,
Men didn't have no answer
forget
for him.
that dude. He's not gonna come play for
Don't
United
worry,
anymore.
brother.
I've
I
said
don't
it
have
to
to
you.
worry. I'm not worried. If you had to be worried, because
And
this
by the
season
way,
he en route to score to being the top scorer again this season in
I did draw
France.
1-1 with
And
Marseille.
this
I
season,
won the game.
Champions League.
Oh, did you win?
He in Champions League. So
I won the
he
game.
bargain.
I won the game. So
No, it's
just
He
okay. I
bargain
think
in the Champions League this
exactly.
season.
I think
He
Mark
gonna
is gonna be
bag
live.
real goals in the Champions League this season.
I
Don't
think
play.
Mark is gonna be live very soon. Today, so we can continue that debate on his channel.
In 10 to in 45 in 60 minutes.
Okay, that's enough time for us
45
to go
minutes.
grab drinks and gear up for, because I'm gonna be on there. Obviously, Mark invited me, so Elite Football TV guys. Let me see if I can drop it in the chat so that people know where to go.
Is this normal channel? Is Mark an NUFC fan channel, bro?
Oh, it's the normal one. Okay. Hey, bro, you guys were
The
telling me the
that one
channels
is
are
straight up
confusing.
international. Temba had to
Yeah.
come and talk football on that channel for the national team. He can't come and talk no Madrid on that next channel.
Oh,
We
it's
name
all
it.
about the national team.
Oh, yeah, international football.
Yeah, bro, I can't complain. I've qualified already. I can't complain. Nigeria is one that I see need to go to playoff and still go play
You
international
might be
playoff as
seeing
well.
me. You don't want to see me in that playoffs, no king. Because if I had to play you for the final spot,
You need to go deal Jamaica there first.
And that's what I'm saying to you, that we don't need it because we are done already. We like right now. I'm just looking for money to look for tickets, or I want to get the visa for US. That's the only thing right now. We are there
Brother, I
already.
saw the pricing. I need 50K just to be there for a few days. I said, Lord, that's crazy.
50,
Bro.
50 grand,
Yeah, because they broke
bro.
it down in terms of flights, accommodation, visa, and match tickets.
Hmm.
It's crazy, right?
50K. It's crazy,
But we
but
can
it's
do
not
it,
really
bro.
like.
You know what? I'm gonna try, bro, because we need to go at least do one match. Maybe we can meet up with some of the people we've spoken to on YouTube. I think it'll be
Mhm.
cool. You know.
I mean, it will be cool, man. Bro.
bro,
2026. It will be cool,
West Ham
man.
living dangerously right now.
West
Oh,
Ham.
is West Ham playing right
Hmm.
Oh,
now?
oh, they're playing right.
Yeah,
Oh, I
right
forgot
now
they're
Brentford
playing
looking
today.
Brentford getting real chances and can't score.
So who's the new coach for West Ham? Okay, it's
Um,
Nuno. Yeah, it's Nuno.
Let's talk
Nuno.
about that
Nuno.
for 2 seconds. Ange got fired. Nuno got fired. What's going on there at Forest? Now they've got Sean Dyke. Hey.
Is the owner of the club, man? It's
yeah,
what is
he mash
what
up
is
the
he doing?
scene.
That Greek Shook Knight, bro. That guy's Shook Knight, bro. I don't even
Man,
call
man is
him.
moving crazily,
I don't
man.
even call him Maranekas or whatever his name is. I call him the Greek
Yeah,
Shook
man,
Knight.
that guy is just moving crazily, man. Honestly, because I don't understand why will you sack Nuno in the first place? Honestly,
But look at Nuno
because
at West Ham. He doesn't seem to be doing much for them.
mm, I'm sorry, it will take time, man. Because sometimes again, you also need to like when I was talking to you about the way matches are. Sometimes the matches comes in your favor, and sometimes they don't come in your favor. Just like the way Ruben had it. Ruben had some good game, won some game, whereby people never thought he would have won, and lost the one people would have actually like, yes, I will take this point from this
But
team.
let me
So
tell
that's
you the difference with that. The difference with that is he sabotaged himself to lose them games because, and let me be honest, yeah, you see anybody making excuses for that Europa League final, everybody and the whole
no,
wide
bro,
world
no, no.
know,
Like
and the
you cannot.
grandmother,
No.
even the great grandmother who don't watch football, they know when a team go into a cup final, You don't change the team that win the semi-final. You
Don't
don't
even
do
go
it.
there. Mark,
Jeez.
don't even go there. You see that game, that
Yeah.
final.
They should
That
have
final, I'm
sacked
sorry,
him
man.
then, bro. If
Ah,
I
that
was
final, man.
owner, sack him one time before the final finish on the night, before the whistle blow, I sack him.
Okay.
Yeah. Because from the time I watched that 1-0 and I see you bring on substitutes on the 79th minute and then blame the substitutes for why you lost, I sack you. Sack you, boy.
Mark, don't even go there because, hey, man, we are going to stay here for another 2 hours because
Yeah, but
that final,
Bro,
I'm sorry,
you
man.
just want to defend this man, bro. And this man, bro, yeah, I
That
find
final,
out the truth, you know. My
that guy moves
brethren
crazily.
from Portugal called me the other day, Vegeta, and give me the whole rundown on Ruben. He spent a year and 10 months as the head coach of the senior team in Sporting. So the 2 years before he was coaching Sporting B,
Wow.
all the
Bedford.
players that people thought say he developed was developed by the Sporting B coach, the original Sporting B coach. He developed everybody. Yeah,
Mark,
Ruben Amorim only had 2 seasons with Sporting as head coach, bro. At the main Sporting.
Mark, that is not
Brentford
what.
score.
Yeah, the same guy that scored against United. What's his name?
Yeah.
Is it Thiago Abi? What's his name?
Thiago, the Brazilian from Flamengo.
you know what's
Yeah,
crazy?
they signed him from Flamingo. Yeah,
You
they
know what's
signed him from
crazy?
Flamingo.
I'm looking at the table, right? We're like 3 points off Man City. So, if by some miracle we finish in that top four, do you
We're
does
not
your
finishing top
opinion
four.
of the okay, Mark? I say I'm painting hypotheticals. Not
Okay.
everything is
Sorry.
not everything is literal. I don't have faith in him because I still feel like the consistency element is missing. Because what's the point of good performance and no 3 points? It does nothing for me. But hypothetically, if he builds off this, because people are saying this is a very good platform, yada yada, you beat your rivals back to back, etc. etc. If hypothetically come May, we are number four, for argument's sake, does that change your opinion of him? And does an extension in his contract, because if he's going to be here for a total of 3 years, he needs an extra half a year for that to be the case. Would you extend that his contract?
If he
Mark,
finished top four,
Yeah.
yeah, I guess I would extend the contract, bro. Because rather, as much as I despise the brother, continuity better than my dislike for the coach.
Fair answer. Temba, you were going to say?
well, honestly, man, one thing I will say about this Amuro of a guy, bringing in Namoni was a wrong move. I'm sorry because, and for me, like I need to question Omar Barada one honestly as a CEO, whereby you guys are sacking somebody that plays a 4-3-3 formation. Then in the only thing you guys can think about is go sign a manager that plays a 3-4-3 formation. And with that, you are not even giving him a midfielder. Because as much as Bruno, sometimes I go in on the poor dude, he's only doing a job. That is not what is meant to be. Bruno is a 10. And Amorim
Facts.
system, huh? Amorim system requires some certain players. So now, like Mark said, if somehow this guy is fourth at the end of the season, I'm sorry, I don't think there's any reason whereby you want to say sack the dude. Honestly, I think the only thing you guys can do is, since you say you want to back this guy, bring in a proper midfielder in January. That is the only way I would actually see it even happening.
I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't really do that, but they're going to bring in two, I think 3 or 4 players in January. They're going to
So
bring in a centre back. They're going to bring in probably a DM and another midfielder.
In
They're
Jan.
looking at Stiller in January. They're looking to do some things in January, bro. I think this January could be a big window for Man United.
no,
They
no.
might buy 3, 4 players.
If they
Because
if they
the
are
reason
thinking,
why I'm saying that is because I think they're trying to not spend. They're not trying to be in a situation where they have to purchase players in the summer because of the World Cup, because you would have to be doing deals extremely quickly, and because the World Cup will be a longer tournament, you kind of want to know where your players is, and you want to make sure that you secure your players before they go into the World Cup. Because the World Cup is this time is 7 weeks or 8 weeks. Normally, is be three.
Now, Mark, if there's one player or two players I would actually suggest for United to go for in January,
So suggest.
I can tell you that I'm sure you guys, there's no way you're getting Adam Wilton in January. But I,
It's
I
Man
would
United we're talking
actually,
about.
I would go with Stiller. No, I understand. Liverpool are also looking at him as well. Liverpool and Man City are also looking at him,
Bro,
right?
you really think
So,
Liverpool could sign a player ahead of Man United?
Mark, we are
Answer me. No,
just,
I want you to answer that question.
yes,
You can't do it. You think Liverpool could do it?
yeah, Liverpool can do it. It depends on the player, Mark.
Oh, so they better than you then. They are more pull than you.
To pull who? Which player do you think I
Because
want?
we
I,
pulled
I
an
don't get
euro from you.
because
And we put, bro, listen to me.
in your
Them
mind,
tried to sign
Mark,
Cunha. Liverpool
Mark,
tried to sign
Mark,
Mbumo. Liverpool tried to sign Cunha, and they
Mark.
get blank. You
Those
know that, right?
guys
I'm just
decided.
asking you.
Those guys decided they want to play for United.
Yeah,
Then
Those
Watkins
that
could
guys,
do
was
the same
before
thing,
or after
they
Liverpool called
decided.
them.
Like,
but
I'm not saying what he cannot
Watkins,
do the same,
he could do the
but the
same.
reason why I'm saying I would not go for him is this: it would cost you nothing less than 70 million in January.
Let me tell you something. Like, you
But
don't
the right
understand.
person, I
You
think,
think monies are option
Stiller,
for you? Monies are
Stiller.
problem. We not broke.
I'm
We
not
are
saying
not broke, King. We just make 669 million
Mark,
pounds, King.
Mark,
That's
Mark.
400
Just
million
let
at the
How
him
much
land.
are
nearest
you
Premier League
saying in
club.
depth, bro?
Just let him land, Mark. Let's just hear what he has to say.
If you're going to sign a player, I would want you guys to go for Stiller. I think
I was
that guy
Stella too. But we're
would
going for
be
Stella.
very good for your team. And this guy
We're
from
going to sign Stella. I just
and
told you we're going to sign
this guy
Stella.
that plays for Nottingham Forest, what's his name? Is he
No, we're
Anderson?
not signing that guy.
Who does
If you're not
Stiller play for?
signing,
I've never heard of him before.
he
Stella
plays in
plays for
Germany.
Stuttgart
He
in
was still
Germany.
in Germany. So
Listen to me. If you
I was
sign
to get that
Stella,
dude.
there's no need for Elliot Anderson. That's
Yeah,
just plain talk bad manners.
I'm just creating
I'm
out of
just
like
telling you.
players I will go for.
So, and Elliot Anderson, what they're gonna ask for Elliot Anderson is way more than what they're gonna ask for how they call this guy
For Stiller now.
for Stella, and not only that, there is way more than what they're gonna ask for Wharton. Because for Elliot Anderson, brother, they're gonna want 80 million pounds. They're gonna want 70 plus 10.
Nottingham Forest,
And I
right?
could tell you now, for nation that Man United, if Man United offer 55 million pounds plus 10, Adam Wharton is sold because he wants the move.
So this Stiller guy, he says he stayed because he wanted to be on the German national team. Has he been selected at all for these qualifications?
Yeah, he was he played the game. He played this break here.
If there's one thing I like about Nagelsmann, he just knows how to use sports talent.
Okay, that's good because if
Bro,
that's the case, I understand.
this still a dude. This still a dude, bro. He is good. He is good.
Because it seems like it's a
He's the
serious thing
kind
for
of
Man
guy.
United. They seem to be like scouting this guy. They want him serious, from what I'm reading.
Listen to me, King. This brother, yeah, you give he the ball and two men run at he will lose them 2 men, King. I'm not sure. I can't tell you if he go immediately do that to men in the Premier League, but you will see signs of it because he's that kind of player that he like a Mason Greenwood. He could turn left and he could turn right. So don't feel he afraid to turn into you. You understand what I'm saying? Because he could use both feet. So
Okay.
Mason used to run at men and run straight at men, and when he reach them, he go left or go right. And if it's 2 men, he going through the middle. I'll still let us move in the midfield. In a similarity sense. Not the exact same thing, but in a similarity sense.
Okay. Well, look, the positive thing
He is
about this
press
guy is
resistant.
that
Is that
he-
upside? He's not
Oh,
upside,
you're watching the
man.
game.
Like,
So the positive thing I can
yeah,
say
he
from what
scored
I've been
again.
reading is that he does want to come. It was just the whole World Cup thing. So if he's already in Nagelsmann's point of view, I can see it, especially since it seems like this is very concrete from the football club. It looks like midfield is going to be a very big one for us. That seems like that's where we are going to invest next in this football club.
Like I just need to just give credit to this guy as well. Is it Christopher Vivel? What's his name? Man, that guy knows how to just look for talent, man. Honestly,
But what helps Temba, and this is what it's different that people don't want to admit. It's one thing to have good scouts. It's different to have people who are willing to listen to them. So
yeah,
Vivel's skill is useless if Omar Barada and Wilcox are not going to listen. You get what I'm saying? But it
true.
seems like they're listening to him. That's the important thing. And I like
Hmm.
that. I like the fact that everybody is in sync. And I know that people, and funny enough, people say I'm negative. When it comes to the Ineos guys, I think I'm more willing to give them a chance because I can't be unhappy with the business guys. They're getting rid of the people the manager doesn't want, which I also didn't want them anymore personally. They are buying in positions like, for instance, if we had the lineup from last year versus
The goal
Bruno and them,
offside.
we ain't scoring that
It's
damn
offside.
goal.
It's on. That looks on.
It's offside because when the ball was kicked, he was offside coming back.
Look
It's
at
supposed to
Todibo.
be
Look
offside.
at
But from
Todibo. Look at Todibo. Todibo is standing close
Tadibo,
to him.
listen to me, from that angle, it looking like he in line with Tadibo, but Tadibo way ahead of him, bro.
Semi-automated will fix that.
That's not a straight line. Semi-automated say offside. That's what semi-automatic saying. If you
Okay.
look at it from a far sight, you could see he clearly behind Todibo, bro. He a whole step behind.
But anyway, guys,
All
let's
right.
What?
leave
They
it here.
draw that line
We're
real
gonna be
fucked
back
up, bro.
on the Mark In channel.
My
I
bad,
put
sorry.
no stress. I put the link in my chat. I'll even pin it now for the last part. Replace pinned message. So please go over there, subscribe to Mark's channel if you haven't subscribed from my community. We're trying to grow communities over here. Mr. Temba, are you back to streaming on your channel? Can we drop the link to yours as well? What's going on?
Yeah, I'm back to streaming, man. I'm back to streaming.
Okay, do me a favor,
I
drop
think.
the link there. Let me so that people can see if they come back and watch the stream later on. I'll also put it in the comments once that is available to
I
me.
know, I'm not sure. I think it had dropped out the group when the internet wasn't working.
Oh, did I?
No, Temba talking about. So I just send him the
Oh,
link for this channel, for this stream.
Oh, don't worry,
oh,
I'll do all that, man.
so we'll be
Send it to
back
him
on
now,
Mark's.
Vegeta, because if you don't have it already in your WhatsApp.
Uh,
Because I had to plug in my phone to charge right now, bro, for the next 25 minutes.
oh
So I
no
could
no,
go
Yep.
I've
live
got
on
the
time.
link to your channel here. People can just click on it. But look, guys, I'm gonna be back here more often because people are clearly not ready for the truth. They don't want they want me to be positive, but there's no positivity here. We just speak the truth. If you don't like the
Yeah, yeah.
truth,
You have to speak the truth, man. And I was happy that this guy also spoke something about it, about the truth as well, whereby he still mentioned games like your Grimsby and is it Bradford? Yeah, he still made mention of it
was
that
this
we
the
need to
manager?
win now. Yeah,
All them games was his fault that he lost, bro. Poor selections.
we're going to talk about that.
You can't play certain players
Mark. Don't
against
worry,
teams
don't worry.
like
We're going to talk about
Grimsby,
that. Don't
bro.
We're
worry.
not gonna
What
finish
did
this
I listen?
conversation, but as Fishnats is saying, people hit the like, subscribe, share, guys. 500. I'm gonna be back. I think tomorrow Kaiser Chiefs is playing. You know, for anybody who's surprised by South Africa qualifying, we do stream. Well, we do watch the Premier Soccer League on here. So come along. Timber's team also plays in the Premier Soccer League. It's called Mamelodi Sundowns. Let's get to 500 people. And remember, I said there's a giveaway if we get to 500 by my birthday. If we don't, sorry. So you guys have to subscribe.
Sorry.
Anyway,
Mhm.
guys, any final words, gentlemen, before we bow
Nothing
out?
else, man. I see Mark. I see you on the on your channel, man. We'll continue from there. Big up to you, man.
Big up, bro. What I would say is, guys, tune in more. There's going to be a whole wide variety of football to be enjoyed in the coming months, guys. It's going to get really interesting. Not just the Sundowns, not just Man United, but you go and get international football as well. So enjoy
Facts.
it. All the football lovers.
Anyway, guys, with that being said, thank you to Purple Ostrich Media who are sponsoring the graphics on this channel. We appreciate you. Please go over to the YouTube channel. It is in the video description. It's been Vegeta Sama. We are back, people. Have a good evening. Cheers. Bye bye.